Hi, everybody. Today, I've got a special guest here. Her name is Kirsty Robertson. And Kirsty grew up on a cattle station in central Queensland. Isn't that fantastic? And she also studied nursing, has got a passion for health and wellness. And Kirsty, we'd love to hear from you today. You've been with Life for about 2 months now. You've had experience of the Life products. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience of the products?
Yeah, sure. So the first time I went on the machine, it was a bit of urgency because I was about to jump on a plane and go overseas, and I'd had an injury decades ago, and my left hip had been playing up, and I'm a tennis player anyway, and it had been playing up. I was worried about sitting on an aeroplane for the length of time that I was going to. Anyway, so I bought spiky balls and blah, blah. So I was introduced to Ollie Life, come have a go on the machine. And my first time on the machine, we started on a low frequency and I just increased it a little bit up. And I could feel I think it's my psoas muscle in my hip. That's all I could feel, what was going on in my body. And it was like, wow, this is unusual. And 2 days later, I was on a plane and I traveled for a month. And before I'd been on the machine, I couldn't sit in a car for 2 hours because that hip would start to really ache and I'd have to get the spiky ball out. Anyway, after one session on that machine, I had a month of away traveling, doing a lot of sitting, and my hip was absolutely fine, which blew me away. It was incredible.
That's phenomenal. Okay, and that comes from your and you've got quite a bit of experience there as a tennis player and playing sport, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm fairly physical. I do a lot of I play tennis. I do Pilates. I walk every day, and it's this. I know this is a post-injury that I've had, and from literally about 30 years ago. And I fell on my coccyx, and anyway, that's another story. But that's one thing I can also say about this machine is I've had a whiplash, and I've had a shoulder accident and a hip accident, and I can just feel this machine is just. It's not even slowly. It's not the right word. I can feel all of those injuries that don't impede me too much because I work on them, but I can feel them resolving. I can just feel them improving. It's quite incredible.
That's
and it's
phenomenal.
All from this P90 machine.
Wow, I'm so glad to hear that, and congratulations on your, that healing journey and on that success with your healing journey there. And Kirsty, I believe that you've also started to share Aussie Life with a couple of other people. You had a really interesting story about one of the people that you shared with. Can you tell us about that story?
Yeah, so a friend of mine has been to a kinesiologist, and she knows that she's not getting a lot of circulation in and around her brain. And with this kinesiology machine, they can actually put a program back through to try and improve that. And she wasn't getting any improvement in it at all. And the first time she went on the machine for 20 minutes, she came off and she was really tired and lethargic and actually just sat on the couch and had a sleep. And she was a little bit worried about what was going on. Anyway, I've been trying to get her back on the machine, and today she came back, and I actually gave her 2 sessions. Like, she did 40 minutes straight, one session after the other. And while she had her feet on the P90, I had and I forget the name of it again. The
Revitalux massager, the one with the 3 prongs.
Yeah, I just did that on her head. All over her head and around the base of her neck for the 40 minutes while she was on the machine. And she's gone home this afternoon, and she just messaged me and she said, oh, my God, I feel light. I feel energetic. And she said, I'm just sharp. She's been foggy. She's been not wondering what she's doing and not making decisions. And she just said this afternoon she feels like she's on fire. So amazing.
Wow,
amazing.
That's an amazing testimonial. And I just want to thank you for, having the courage to go out there and share this with, and the passion to share this with the people that you love as well. And I think we're all on such a great wicket here, and just sharing this out with the people that we love, and watching all that fantastic healing happening. So
yeah, I think I've always been in this service industry, but I think we're denying people the opportunity of healing by not introducing this machine to them. It's incredible. So that's the place that I'm coming from. I'm just telling everyone about it, and it's up to them whether or not, they want to have a go. And if they do, great. If they don't, that's fine too.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kirsty.
Okay, thank you.